I'm Todd Wente, and this is Path to Progress for April 28th, 2025. I'm in my mobile office, getting ready to head into the main office, and just kind of enjoying an early morning. I woke up early and decided that for a change, instead of trying to eke out a few extra moments of sleep, I would go ahead and just get going. And I'm very glad I did. It allowed me actually to set the stage for accomplishing some things in the morning that often I don't get a chance to do. I'm not going to talk about setting the stage, although that is probably a critical aspect of making progress. Perhaps in another video I'll talk about that. No, I wanted to talk about something else. This last week, I received some very, on a couple of different fronts, on a couple of different projects, I received some very frustrating information. Information that was informing me that some of the plans that I had and some of the outcomes that I was anticipating are just not going to happen. There is two. Without going into lots of detail, there's just too many things going on to make those particular pieces happen the way that I would like. And so I was feeling very frustrated. In fact, I was so frustrated that for probably the better part of 3 or 4 hours, all I could do was sit and try and figure out how to fix it, how to put it back, how to take everything that how to take the information that I'd received, rebuild it, send it off to find a different way. I just kept going on and on and on, spinning around and around and around, trying to make my previous plan for the outcomes that I wanted for the upcoming next 90 to 120 days work out right. And I couldn't. There was no way to do it. And so as a result, I lost time. I lost progress. I lost opportunities to make progress. Making progress, one of the most important things that I try to remind myself and that I lose track of and that I remind myself once again that I need to be aware of and that I need to be thoughtful of is the importance of remaining flexible. Flexibility is one of those things that we don't appreciate until we lose it. Flexibility in our bodies, when muscles are tight, tendons and ligaments are tight, they don't work well. We don't respond to the challenges of walking on uneven surfaces, with uneven situations. If things are the slightest bit out of balance, if we haven't built in flexibility into our lives and taken care of that, we can wind up with significant injury and debilitating pain. In physical aspects, that's easy to see. Sometimes it's not so easy to see in intellectual pursuits or economic pursuits or relational pursuits. But flexibility is key. As I was driving in this morning, realizing that some things I had planned on working on were not going to happen the way that I had planned, I realized that I could make adjustments. I could be flexible. And when I remain flexible, I stay in control. I still have options at that point in time. When I stop being flexible, the situation becomes the controlling element, and I lose my ability to really put any kind of options into play. I'm trying to remind myself of that today, because I know that as soon as I open my door and start heading over to the office, my plans that I have laid are probably going to be blown up. It's just how things go, right? and the anticipation of what I had, of what I was going to work on, of who I was going to talk to, and the order of things that were going to be proceeded is going to be gone. It's just going to be gone. There's going to be something that's going to pop up that's going to be an urgency, and I'm going to have to respond to it with flexibility. Flexibility is a key to being able to make continual progress. I'm going to try and remind myself of that. Maybe I'll even work in some yoga today. I appreciate you joining. I hope that what I've shared in this video has been useful. If it has, feel free to drop me a line, let me know. If not, give me another shot another day, and maybe we'll be able to find something better. In the meantime, this has been The Path to Progress. My name is Todd Wente. I hope to see you in the future. Nullum diem. We'll see you then.